實拍實說，大地海外升學。
大家好，歡迎實拍實說。大家好，我係 Royce。今日啦，我哋就到 Massey University 嘅另一個 campus 啦。呢度咧就係佢哋嘅 Palmerston North campus。咁其實 Palmerston North 呢個地方啦，就係離開 Auckland 啦，大約係個零鐘嘅飛機。咁佢就唔似 Auckland 啦，係一個大嘅城市啦，佢係一個比較細啲嘅 area 嚟嘅。咁都有佢哋自己嘅個 city centre 啦。而Massey University 咧就係喺佢哋即係 city 嘅離開大約10分鐘車程到嘅啫。咁喺呢度啦，我哋就會參觀University 嘅嗰個比較 popular 啲嘅嗰個 faculty 啦，就好似佢哋嘅嗰個 veterinary science 啦、School of Aviation 啦，同埋佢哋嘅 food technology 嘅。咁我一齊咧就去參觀下，即係學生會用到嘅嗰啲 facilities 啦，同埋喺入邊嘅學習嘅環境啦。
The veterinary school at Massey is New Zealand's only provider of veterinary education. We were founded in 1963 and we provide a 5-year undergraduate Bachelor of Veterinary Science programme covering all aspects of veterinary science. Our programme is accredited by the Australasian Veterinary Boards Council, the American Veterinary Medical Association Council on Education and the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons. So our graduates can practice or can apply to practice in Australasia, North America or the UK after graduation. So there's a number of advantages to studying the Bachelor of Veterinary Science degree at Massey. First of all, we're a world-class school, so we consistently rank in the world's top 30 veterinary schools. Secondly, we offer a 5-year undergraduate veterinary programme, so that's distinct from some of the other undergraduate and postgraduate veterinary programmes which take 6 or even 7 years to complete. So a student taking the BVSC at Massey will have completed their veterinary studies after 5 years. In the postgraduate space, we offer a range of programmes. Some taught, but the vast majority research postgraduate programmes from Masters through to PhD. If we can align a prospective student with a supervisor, we can offer a wide range of research programmes across the breadth of veterinary science. One of the strengths of the veterinary school at Massey is the breadth of teaching that we undertake. So unlike in many other parts of the world where veterinary science now tends to focus much more on companion animal, in New Zealand we still train and graduate a lot of veterinarians who are going to work in equine and farm animal practice in addition to companion animal and the other more niche areas of veterinary science. So we offer a very broad programme across the breadth of the veterinary species that we deal with. We run a veterinary teaching hospital across 4 areas. So we offer clinical services to the public in companion animals, small animals, horses and farm animals, and our students are fully engaged with treating those animals when they're brought in by the public. And we also have a wildlife hospital, New Zealand's premier wildlife hospital, looking after our native species. After graduation, the career opportunities are fantastic. It's a great time to graduate as a veterinarian because there are shortages of vets all over the world. So there are fantastic opportunities in New Zealand, one of the safest and happiest countries on the planet. But also our graduates can practice in Australia and they can apply to practice in North America and the UK as well. Really exciting time for us here at Massey University Veterinary School. We've got 3 big initiatives underway at the moment. So first of all, we're halfway through a decade-long $160 million New Zealand program of work to completely rebuild the school since the first time it was founded in the 1960s. So all our facilities are new or will be brand new in the very short future. Secondly, we're rolling out a brand new curriculum for the 2023 academic year. It's a competency-based curriculum which will take us right to the leading edge of veterinary education globally. And thirdly, we're increasing the size of our class. So we are expanding our class to 175 for this academic year, composed of 125 domestic New Zealand students, but we've also increased our international places to 50 fee-paying international students, 175 total.
咁呢度啦就係The School of Veterinary Science 啦，咁喺呢一度學生啦，無論係 undergraduate 啦，定係postgraduate 啦，都會喺呢一度就係study 嘅。咁喺呢一度啦，學生就會喺佢哋嗰個teaching hospital 啦，嗰度有機會喺佢哋嘅 final year 咧就做佢哋嘅嗰啲比較 practical 嘅嗰啲學習。咁好似譬如係點樣去即係 treat 嗰啲 animal 啊，點樣去同啲同 client 一齊去傾嗰個cases 啊。跟住就好多唔同嘅嗰個practical 嘅 skills 啦，好似譬如麻醉啦，咁唔同嘅好似 CT scan 啦，嗰啲咧都會用到呢度嘅 facility 嘅。咁入邊嗰啲 equipment 啦，我哋睇到咧其實就係好即係 industrial standard 嘅。咁所以佢哋用完嗰啲 equipment 之後咧，一出到嚟咧就好容易咧適應，即係佢哋嚟緊會喺即係工作嘅嗰個環境入邊啦，都係用翻類似或者係完全一樣嘅嗰啲 equipment。咁學生啦，除咗係即係呢啲 small animal 啦之外咧，亦都有機會可以接觸到啲大啲嘅，好似譬如 horses 啊同埋 cow 咁樣嘅。咁佢哋有第二個 area 啦，咁主要就係都係做翻可能檢查啊，點樣去照顧啊，去 analyse 嗰啲即係可能有病啊或者係啲唔舒服嘅嗰啲大啲嘅動物啦。咁同埋有機會都係做嗰啲surgery 啊，同埋有好多唔同嘅 treatment 嘅。
So I chose Massey as it is the only university in New Zealand that offers a Bachelor of Aviation Management, and we have very good facilities here that I was interested in. So far, I'm feeling really positive about everything that's going on here. I'm really enjoying my courses and the classes, as well as the classmates that you get to make, because a lot of the people here, we all come from different backgrounds. Some people have been pilots, some of us are fresh out of high school, so we get to sort of get to know everyone really well, get to know the industry well, and it makes the classes a lot more enjoyable. So most of it has just been struggling with the university workload. I've never found myself as academically inclined. So what I find is that because it's a small class, we get to know a lecturers well, that I can easily reach out to them for help, either online through stream, email, or just talking to them after class, and they're always really happy to help me out with anything I need. I think for future students coming to do this degree, it's important to know that you don't need to have everything planned out to a T. If you're not sure what you want to do, as long as you're interested in aviation or management, then this will be right for you and you'll figure it out as you go, because a lot of this degree is getting to know lots of different aspects of the industry. So therefore, when you're doing it, you'll get an idea of what you want to do after studies.
I will get the basic commercial pilot license, which gives me privileges to get paid for flying. And also I'll get something called the multi-engine instrument rating, which gives me the ability to fly multi-engine aircrafts, such as the twin-engine aircrafts we have at the back. And also we can fly in instrument flying rules, which means we fly the airways like the what airline does. And under New Zealand rules, if you have multi-engine instrument rating, we can also operate single-engine instrument rating. And that's pretty much for the first 2 years. So on my third year, I actually get given 2 different pathways. So one of them is the flight instructor course. And you get additional 100 hours of flying. And when you graduate, you actually get the CCAT flying instructor course, which means that you get paid and you get to teach students to fly. And yeah, but if you don't do that course, the third year will be like a purely management course, just like the aviation management, but still it comes out as a Bachelor of Aviation, and you still have the same license in the first 2 years, in which the first 2 years gives you around 220 hours of flying in total. I choose it because Massey University is the only institution that gives me both a degree and a pilot license. And I would say that being a professional institution actually provides me more opportunity to seek for. Let's say that probably leads me into the airlines, or gives me a wider knowledge towards the industry, and gives me the opportunity to even continue my career path. Probably easier than, let's say, going to an aero club and do my license there. Aviation is a really specific thing. I would say it's more like a one-way trip for young people. If you start to go into this course, you have to spend whole tons of money and time into this course before you can say, yeah, I'm a qualified pilot, I'm doing what I wanted to do. So you really have to have the determination as well as the enthusiasm and passions towards aviation. Otherwise, if you give up midway, you lose a whole bunch of money, you lose a whole bunch of time, and it might be too late for you to change career.
And I guess the first thing to say there is food technology is not cooking. Okay, so we're sat here in Massey's pilot plant, and if you look around, you'll see that very little of the equipment that we have in here looks remotely anything like you would find in a kitchen. The scale is obviously much bigger, and that's a part of what we're trying to do with food technology, is to be able to manufacture foods for populations. So we're trying to feed 8 billion plus people, And food technology is really the kind of skills and abilities needed for that kind of mass production. So when it comes to what you need for food technology, well, if you like science, food technology is a really, really good subject to study because it draws upon different aspects of chemistry, biology, microbiology, biochemistry, physics, engineering, and integrates them all towards our ability to make food products successfully. So you need a good background in science, certainly, if you want to go down this route. Obviously, for New Zealand, food production is a really significant part of our economy and our working environment. We are big producers of commodity-based goods, so we have a lot of milk production, a lot of meat production, and a lot of that production goes towards the manufacture of food products. Now, of course, we produce a whole lot of food for our domestic consumption, but a lot of this is designed for export as well. And success in food manufacturing really requires good skills in food production. And so education in food technology is a key part of the academic disciplines offered by New Zealand universities in general. Massey is certainly an environment where if you are interested in food technology, you will get a really broad basis of teaching and learning development in the production of food products of all different types and develop skills that will take you a long way in a career in food manufacturing.
就喺 Massey University 嘅嗰個 food technology 嘅嗰個food pilot 嗰個 facility 啦。咁喺呢度啦，學生啦就會用到佢哋唔同嘅嗰個即係 food design 啦，同埋 food processing 嘅嗰啲equipment 啦。咁喺呢度學到嘅嘢咧，就唔係即係好似去煮嘢咁樣嘅，係真係好 scientific 啦，去 design 佢哋嗰啲 product。咁啊，佢哋用嘅嗰啲facility 啦，或者 equipment 咧，其實咧睇落去咧就已經好大，但係其實喺 industry size 嚟講咧，其實係比較細㗎啦。但係學生喺呢度學到嘅嗰個即係用嘅嗰啲facility 啊，嗰啲 equipment 啊，總之學識咗之後咧。無論出到去即係無論係咩 company 啊，或者係咩地方用到嘅嗰啲 equipment 咧，雖然比較大啲咧，但係其實咧佢哋嗰個 process 都係一樣嘅，所以喺呢度學習咧就已經好容易咧可以出到去咧用得到咧即係同類型嘅嗰啲 equipment 㗎啦。
So there are about 33,000 students in total. And currently about 3,500 of those students are international students. And each year we normally have a good number of students from Hong Kong who either study here or at our Auckland campus or at the Wellington campus. Yes, well, it's great news. Students can live on campus here on the Manawatu campus, and they have a choice of either catered accommodation or they can do the catering themselves. And the halls, the accommodation is also of different kinds. Students, however, will always have their own study bedroom. We support students from the very beginning of their journey, from the time that before they apply, we can help them and assist them and show them how to apply to Massey University, and then assist them further to getting an offer of place, and beyond that to come and enroll here. And once they are here on campus, they have a great support system. We provide careers advice, we provide counselling services, we provide excellent accommodation, as I've already mentioned, and additionally we also, each intake, have about a week of orientation specifically for our international students.
咁今日咧，我哋就參觀完 Massey University 嘅 Palmerston North Campus 啦。咁啊，如果大家想知道關於 Massey University Palmerston North 嘅呢一個 campus 嘅資訊咧，歡迎嚟到我哋大地海外升學揾我哋嘅顧問。 咁啊，如果大家中意睇呢條片嘅話咧，就記得 like、comment 同埋 subscribe 去我哋嘅 YouTube channel。我哋下集再見啦，拜拜。
有海外升學問題，即刻 WhatsApp 大地啦！